Interview with Kevin Hart.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn how to do this math today.
Hello, America, and welcome to Math Today. Today we are interviewing a true genius, Kevin Hart, who is also a part-time comedian. What is the quadratic equation?
Alright. The quadratic equation, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c.
Just solve the quadratic equation.
You know, me and my mom, we was working on this when I got home yesterday, and my mom told me to tell you. Yes.
To solve the quadratic equation.
Well, you got the quadratic formula, you got completing the square, also in CTS, and then you also got factoring. I like the factor.
So how do you factor?
Well, first you gotta take the factor sum table as shown here. Then you make two mini equations and you set it equal to 0. Then you basically just solve. Hey, you got a funny story. You know, one day my daughter came home.
We don't.
No, one day my daughter came home and she asked me for juice. I was like, "No, honey, you had enough juice. Go get some water." She said, juice.
All right,
I said,
Kevin, we gotta move on.
all right, okay, all right.
Okay, the square.
Well, first we got our example problem here, okay? Then you gotta find the greatest common factor of this, which is 3. Then you divide it all by 3, okay? So you get x squared plus 2x minus 6 equals 0, okay? Then you add 6 to both sides. You get x squared plus 2x equals 6. Then you take b, which is 2, take half of b, and then square it, which is 1. Then you get x plus 1 equals 7. Okay? Then you got to find the square root of x plus 1 squared, which is x plus 1, and the square root of 7, which is 2.64. Okay? Then you subtract 1 from both sides, so you get negative 1 plus or minus 2.64. And when you solve that, it's 3.64 and 1.64.
Quadratic equation using the quadratic formula.
Huh. Alright, well, first you take
Showing your dance.
b, you get the opposite of b, which is negative 6, okay? Then plus or minus the square root of b minus 4ac. So b is 6, okay? And a is 3, and c is negative 7, okay? And then make sure you do all over 2a, so 2 times 3 is 6. Alright, so negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 plus 84. Okay, now that's 120, okay? Then you got negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 120, and the square root of 120 is 10.95, okay? So you do negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 10.95, all divided by 6. And that is negative 16.95 divided by 6, and 4.5 divided by 6.
Hello, I'm President Barack Obama, and I approve of this message.